guys are playing, do you feel like the team has a good grasp of the playbook? Like, are you able to use all the pages that you have right now?
I feel like we're developing every day. We just try to come in the meeting room every day, try to get better, learn from the film, learn from our last week's game, and just apply what we learned in the classroom on the field. We try to get game reps and mental reps. So when you see a guy take a rep, on the field, you got to be watching because you may run the same play right after that.
That brings up a good point. You hear a lot of reporters sometimes talk about running backs getting into a rhythm, quarterbacks getting into a rhythm. You guys have a very deep rotation at wide receiver. How tough is it to get in a rhythm, and is that necessary at that position?
We take pride in having a deep rotation. It gives a lot of guys the chance to show what they can do because we have a lot of guys in that room that have that ability to play at Ohio State. So we all want to just make plays when we're in there. You may only get one touch, you may only get one target, you may only get a certain amount of plays, but when you're in there, we expect no drop-off from the ones to the next guy in the rotation. Everybody's expected to compete and execute at a high level.
So there's no frustration with that at all? I mean, you guys rotated like 12 guys on Saturday, and not everyone touched the ball, obviously, like you said. I mean, wide receivers kind of want the ball.
Right. I mean, everybody wants to make plays. That's just how you are as a competitor coming to Ohio State. But seeing KJ Hill make that play, I was as happy as if I would have made the play. You know what I mean? We know our unit and how hard we work. So seeing the other guy make the play, you just got to be happy for him and be ready if your number is called.
What do you know about Tulsa's defense?
We're studying real hard. I'm not going to give any details, but we just know they're going to come at us. They're going to give us their best. So we're just going to come out and try to execute better than we did last week. Try to put up some points.
Hey Terry, who's the fastest guy on the team?
I get that question a lot. I'm probably Denzel, but I'm definitely in there. Curtis, he got the fastest man on Saturday. We wear little GPSs, so Curtis was the fastest guy on Saturday. But pound for pound is probably Denzel Ward.
What are those things? You put them up, like on your pads?
Yeah.
Under your pads?
Yep. So we have little GPSs that track how fast we're running. Mostly the guys on kickoff, but a lot of the skill positions see how fast they're running. So you could definitely tell. I think Curtis was like 22 miles an hour or something like that.
What were you?
They didn't say. He was the fastest. So I'm probably up there. We try to get everybody, especially on kickoff. If you're on kickoff, they expect you to be 20 miles an hour faster. So everybody.
Interesting.
You repping the defense with the silver bullets shirt?
I rep everybody. I'm all Ohio State, so whatever the EQ gives me, I'm gonna wear it.
Did they ever catch anybody with the loaf thing that you guys talk about? Is that part of it?
The loaf chart?
Yeah.
We
like
have
to have that underneath your pad, so if you're running 17 miles an hour, everybody else is running 22 miles an hour?
Oh, actually we watched that in special teams meetings, so you're going to be called out if you're not, at our expectation. So as long as you're giving all you can, that's one thing, but if you're out there loafing, all your teammates are going to know about it.
Terry, you said on media day that a lot of people, you guys felt that a lot of people might be doubting you. You guys were ready to come out and shock some people. Has that mentality made you guys stronger as a unit, and is that what propelled you guys to play the way that you did on this past Saturday?
Well, we held ourselves to a high standard. We expect to be the best unit in the country. So, we try not to worry about outside factors, but we know with the work that we put in on the off season and what we put into fall camp, and we just want to come out every day and get better and show, prove that we can be the best unit in the country.
Can you put into words how far the unit has come? Because last year, you guys didn't rotate that many guys. Obviously, Braxton and Michael Thomas and some of those guys were here, but the years before that, it was kind of the same thing, and now you're running 10 and 12 guys out there. Well,
it helps that we have a lot of depth because it keeps guys fresh, and that's really going to help us going down the course of our tough Big Ten schedule. But this is probably the deepest at the wide receiver position since I've been here the last 3 years. So everybody's just out there trying to compete, trying to make plays to help us win in any way possible.
Terry.